Farming Simulator 19 on Windchaser Farms, and I just finished cleaning up behind one of my great ideas here. Yes, I said cleaning up behind a great idea. What I thought I'd do, if you remember last episode, everyone, we're harvesting sorghum, or Milo. If you look up here, it says sorghum, even though everywhere else it seems to be claimed to be Milo. But anyway, we're harvesting sorghum on Field 4 there. On Field 4, unfortunately, sorghum cannot be stored in our current silo system. So what I did last episode, and it took quite a while, is I created a Horseplay course that goes all the way from Field 4 and sells it all the way up at the lake there. So I got the 8130s actually heading up there right now. And I was thinking, you know what? Wow, one tractor. I should really put 2 tractors on it. So I was looking, you know what? I'll grab another tractor here. And I was like, wait a minute. I got 2 perfectly good trucks sitting here, everyone. These 2 perfectly good trucks, of course, would drive much, much quicker than any tractor would. Why don't I put those on the course? So, yeah, and needless to say, everyone, I tried that. And like I said, I just finished cleaning up behind that disaster. Apparently, if you try to do that, that causes Horseplay to crash. And crash quite badly. And that makes quite a mess. So, yeah, like I said, just finished cleaning up behind that. That great idea. Not such a great idea, apparently. I don't know why Horseplay. Because, yeah, I thought, you know what? I'll just, instead of having the tractor and trailer, I'll have 2 trucks and 2 trailers. Bigger trailers, too, I might add. And obviously, the trucks go much, much quicker. Do the job. And I thought it would work. I didn't realize that would not work. I mean, like, why would it not work? But, yeah, it did not work, everyone. It did not work. So, anyway, what are we up to here this episode? Well, we got the sugar beets on Field 2 yet. Making pretty good progress here, actually, believe it or not. Why can I? Oh, that's right. I got to zoom in here. There we go. I'm zoomed out. That's why. Still cannot click on them. There we go. So, yeah, we're still harvesting sugar beets over here yet. Wow, header 99% damaged. Probably should repair that. 78% on that header. This is the new one? One of these is brand new, everyone. Wow. So keep in mind, that's, I don't know how long they've been going on this field. 3 hours to go here yet. They've been on it probably, what, 2-3 hours here? Already broken? Wow. This 4X map with these big fields, everyone, is just absolute killer for maintenance. It's killing me. Oh, not literally, but, yeah. Anyway, what are you doing in the ditch? Oh, my. Really, Horseplay? Really? Probably a leftover of the disaster there. I didn't clean him up. But yeah, anyway, we got a chopper here. I was hoping to get to this last episode, chopping wet corn. We're going to get to it instead, hopefully this time. That is if I don't have to reset this. And no, there we go. We got it. We're out. So yeah, we got a field of wet corn here. Now we're going to see what's involved in getting this going. You know what? While I'm at it, too, here, before I forget, we need to get some spray going up on Field 34 and 35. Also need to finish planting a small section of that field. Maybe we'll take care of that here one moment before we get to the wet corn. So let's drive from the main farm here to the upper farm, or the North 40, as someone termed it, and I kind of like that name myself. Sure. No, I don't need to see the course. There we go, drive course. And let's quick run up here a minute and take care of that little section on 34 that he missed for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. So we got soybeans, as you folks suggested, on this field here. And then we got grass on Field 35, which we're planning on baling. And hopefully making a bunch of silage bales out of. That's the plan anyway. And hopefully that'll kind of help finance both of these fields here. Again, we borrowed a substantial sum of money to buy these fields and a couple pieces of equipment as well. And I haven't bought any more tractors yet. Again, everyone, I do want to buy some more tractors, at least one more tractor. But I'm going to have to spend, I think the fermenting station was like $200,000. So before I go ahead and buy any more tractors, I'm going to have to buy a fermenting station first. And that's one reason, too. I was rather hoping the trucks would work, everyone, because I'm going to need a tractor and trailer to go with the chopper. Preferably at least one, maybe 2. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to take these trucks, put them with the combine, the Case combine that's harvesting sorghum, and then we can take the tractor that's working on that and bring it over to the chopper. But that is clearly not going to happen. So, oh well. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. Horseplay definitely missed quite a bit here. Oh, Horseplay's usually pretty good. It doesn't miss a lot. I mean, corners and turns and stuff, sure, but just to like outright miss a section of the field like this, that usually doesn't happen. Again, I'm running with the new glance mod up top there. I see one thing I don't particularly like already. I'm going to have to see if I can get into the options at all or not and move it down. So glance is down just a little bit so I can see the vehicle icon up there. It'd actually be kind of nice with that vehicle icon. Just move it down below where it used to be. Put it. I mean, there's room down in the HUD there. If you ask me, put it down along the bottom. That'd be great. But, oh well, it's not where it is. Okay, there we go. Perfect. That'll work. Okay, we'll read a few comments here in a moment. The couple comments I didn't get to last episode here, I want to get to here yet. My truck and life was saying, hey, that crappie mode can be harvested with a combine. I'm thinking he's talking Sudan grass. Assuming that's what he's talking. Or that maybe he's talking about alfalfa and clover as well, which you can apparently harvest with a combine as well. But he was saying you can combine those. Not only do you get the crop, but then you will also get a swap as well. Well, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of like, okay, you get the crop. I don't know, can you sell alfalfa? I have to look in the game here if there's a sell price for alfalfa, but or Sudan grass, any one of the other ones. Then you can sell that and bale it yet. Wow, that would be rather interesting. That thought had not occurred to me trying that, but might have to look into that here in the future just to see once if that is indeed true and what happens when you do that. Dallas was saying, what kind of crops would you like to come to the base game in Farming Simulator 19? Well, I don't think you're going to see any more crops in Farming Simulator 19, I doubt. Although, Farming Simulator 17 did add a crop, sugarcane. Everyone's still excited about that one, right? But, yeah, as far as crops here that I'd like to see added, that's actually a good question. Well, you know what? We were just talking about alfalfa, everyone. That would be a good one right there, if you ask me. At least where I live, typically for your animals, alfalfa is used to feed the animals. So it'd be cool to see actually alfalfa or something along those lines in the game here. A little more proper grass, if you will, for feeding animals, not just, you know, some random grass. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Okay, everyone taken care of up there? How close is the sprayer here? Oh, he's there. Okay, well, let's get the sprayer going here a moment. And then we'll go deal with the wet corn there. So it doesn't really matter what field we start with here. I guess we'll just, we'll start with field 34. And this start point looks as good as any. Two headlands should be sufficient. 36 meters, generate the course. Please wait. I didn't think it would actually take that long to generate this course. I mean, it's 36 meters. That's a fairly wide course. Oh, there we go. Kind of surprised it took that long. And I guess it is a fairly large field yet. Typically, the closeness or the width of the implement dictates how long it takes Horseplay to generate a course. So if you're using a 3-meter implement, which is going to be a really long course, it usually takes a little bit longer to generate it. And obviously in this case, 36 meters shouldn't take quite as long, usually. Okay, why is he slipping? I think he's just unloading. I think. Okay, let's get back to the chopper here. Let's get a Horseplay course for you as well. So Horseplay course, fieldwork mode, course generation, field 3. I might throw the cargo behind this as well. We'll see once. That worked pretty good on our Glen Isla series, for those of you who watched that series. You know what? I'm going to do 6 headlands, because just in case we do throw the cargo on it, we're going to want some space. So field 3, generate the course. This is going to be a 9-meter course. A little bit smaller field, but it might still take a moment to generate this course. Oh, that actually isn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Okay, save that field 3, 9-meter chop. And I probably should have checked. There might have been a 9-meter plant for this. There's an 18-meter plant, a 12-meter cultivate, 36-meter fertilize, a 9-meter chop, field 3 unload. Oh, I might have deleted that because I did have some 9-meter plant courses and stuff from our previous equipment. 6 meters, nope. Been trying to go through here and clean up some of these courses a little bit. And I did notice here this time around, my save game did load noticeably faster. Again, with the larger equipment here, we're creating larger Horseplay courses, which usually load quicker. Okay, first waypoint, drive the course. You know what? I'm going to need a tractor for this, aren't I? Do I have another trailer? I do. Excellent. What do I got for a tractor, though? That might be the only question. I know we got the 7610 sitting over here. Don't I have a 7810 somewhere? Where is that 7810? Is that 7810 and 8410? Thought I had a 7810 as well. Losing my equipment here, everyone. Not sure where it all is anymore. I suppose I could go tab it through. Let's just real quick tab through here a minute. Let's see what we all got. Ah, yes, I thought I had a 7810. A little more horsepower. I think that'd be a better choice for the trailer here, I think. Might be wrong on that, but also going to have to figure out where I'm going to put that fermenting silo at as well. Thinking probably out by the bale cell barn there. We got a nice large, I think that's mostly flat pad there. That'll work pretty good for the silo. And I'm hoping this works, by the way. Haven't actually tried it yet, so this will be brand new. Not to mention we're chopping wet corn, which is like completely new as well. So not only are we doing wet corn, we're also going to be attempting to use a fermenting silo as well. So this should make it like doubly as interesting. Wow, that seems to fill up nice and quick. Interesting to see how much silage pays for on this map. I suppose we could actually go look here and find out. And this is the John Deere 8800i chopper, by the way. Guess I failed to mention what chopper I'm using. So yes, indeed, this is the John Deere 8000i chopper. We got the 9-meter head on the front there. I believe it's considered 12 rows, by the way. So 12 rows of chopping goodness, and we're almost full already. I guess maybe, you know, too, I'm kind of used to Glen Isla. For those of you, again, following me on that series, that map is just slightly smaller than this map. By, oh, I don't know, say a factor of 20 or so. Okay, over to our silos here. I think, was that under miscellaneous? I forget which category that was under again. Let's see, bale, sell point. Double. Interesting, okay. Where is our fermenting silo here? Placeable elevators, greenhouses. Nope, is it not under this category? Okay, let's try a different one here then. Silos. Fertilizer production. Nope, not that one. Seed production. Silage production. Yes, that is the one I want. Silage production. Actually, you know what? I got a couple different ones here too, don't I? I've got this one here. Silage production. Silage production. Chaff or grass. Out silage. Also got this one as well. This one looks rather cool. Oh, that's a little bit smaller too, isn't it? Fermenting silo. TMR production. TMR production. Well, I was thinking, everyone, I was going to go with this one here, but I forgot I had this one. Let's try this one instead. It's a little bit cheaper. Ooh, we can probably almost fit that right there, too. I don't think I'm using this at the moment. The only thing is, yeah, the trucks do turn around there, so I probably should not put that there. That'll kind of mess with Horseplay a little bit. I should be safe putting it in here. I don't think I have any Horseplay courses that drive through here. I don't believe. Famous last words. No, the one for the potato, he does swing out through here somewhere. But worst case, well, I probably don't plan on doing more potatoes on that field anyway, so I think we're safe. And worst case, well, we'll just create a new course on that. That field's nice and close. Not the end of the world. And I'm probably going to have to chop this first pass. Well, actually, no, I wonder if Horseplay we'll find out. Maybe we can have Horseplay do it. If not, I'll probably have to do the first round myself. That way it'll give Horseplay a little bit of room to maneuver on the field here. Yeah, so we still have fields around bales to pick up here as well. I'd like to get to that this episode if we can. We should be able to do that here once we get this Horseplay course working. Keywords being working. We should be able to leave Horseplay alone, hopefully. It's nice when you don't have to constantly babysit Horseplay. That is nice. Okay, start course recording. Not entirely sure where the chaff goes in here. I guess we'll find out. Somehow I'm thinking probably the end of this conveyor belt here. Might have to re-record this course here, everyone, because I'm not entirely sure where I need to dump this. Let's just pause this a minute. Figure this out here. Nope, doesn't dump there. Or if it does, I can't dump there with a trailer. I'm a little bit suspicious of that. What is this other one here? Can I just dump here? Negative. Okay. This should be just chaff as far as I know. I don't think this is being considered wet grass. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just says it's chaff. So this is regular chaff. The chopper's taken the wet corn and turned it into regular chaff. So that's what we got here. We got chaff. It is, am I missing something? It's not giving me the option to unload. Unload here is not the right one, by the way. That just creates a mess, so we don't want that. Or is it? Well, it wouldn't be the right option for this, would it? I don't think so. Oh, cool. Okay, that turns it on. Oh. Oh. Aha. Aha, he says. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. You got to turn it on first. I was not expecting that. Okay. I think we can salvage this Horseplay course here yet. I suspect that's probably also the load spot there as well, so we might want to be a little careful about that. I've said this many times before, everyone, but load and unload spot in the same spot for Horseplay. Horseplay is easily confused the way it is, so it's sometimes not a good thing. Exhibit A, there would be the Silo King. You folks remember how many times we've had trouble getting potatoes to unload into the Silo King because of that? And we're not like even really that close to the unload point, and it's still, or to the load point, and it still messes up. Yeah. I'm going to try to stay out of that area there. We'll kind of make a wide turn around it here. Unload there. Shouldn't have to put any waiting point or anything there. I'm pretty sure Horseplay will just unload. That should work. And I don't know how much this one holds. I guess we'll have to find out. The other one, I believe, held 500,000, which undoubtedly will probably get more than that off that field, so we'll end up having to wait, for this thing to do its job. Or at least it would have with the other one. I'm assuming this one's probably not much different. But once it's full, we'll just have to, hold, and wait until it Yeah, it's a little bit emptier before we chop the rest of the field. Pretty sure we're going to get more than 500,000 off the field here. Okay, let's stop. We'll save this as field 3. Unload chaff to ferment. Yeah, we'll call that a ferment. That should make sense to me. Hopefully, anyway. And put you on combine unload mode. Should be good, right? Yeah, drive course. I think we're good. No combine in reach. There we go. Okay. Text the chopper. Perfect. Depending on what side of the chopper you go here, everyone, this might be a problem because we do have some trees along the back side of this field here. So again, like I was saying, I might have to drive myself here just a little bit until we get this first headland done. Okay. How's everyone else doing here? I'm not seeing any error messages, which is a good thing, right? Although, for those of you who watched the beginning of last episode, I didn't really see any error messages with that one either. So, yeah, just because you don't see any error messages doesn't necessarily mean Horseplay is doing its job. Yeah, for those of you who watched the beginning of the last episode there, I'm not sure what Horseplay was attempting to do there, but that was just, that was hilarious, I thought. Annoyingly so, but still hilarious. Okay, well, we'll let Horseplay run there a minute. We'll have to keep an eye on him, but let's start maybe picking up some bales here. I have my doubts if Horseplay was going to be able to unload that first round, but taking his time getting there. Okay, so let's see. Work mode on. It's on already? Yeah, it's not. Let's turn it on. There we go. Round bales. Of course, these are wrapped silage bales, by the way, so yeah, they'll hopefully pay quite well. They have in the past. Zachary was saying, I know when I watched the Silver News about the supposed 64X map, I didn't believe it because I didn't think it could be done. But if it could be done, it'd be interesting to watch someone do it in a single player. Oh, yes. And again, everyone, I know there's been a lot of comments about the supposed 64X map that's coming out here. Actually, the person that is developing that map actually showed up in the live stream here last week. We kind of chatted for a few minutes there afterwards. Again, everyone, I find it very, very doubtful. I'm not necessarily maybe doubting the fact that the map can be made. I'm just doubting the fact as to whether or not it would be even playable if it were made. Because again, everyone, keep in mind, 16x maps. We're playing on a 4x map here, by the way. 16x maps are 4 times bigger than this map. 16x maps are barely playable here in Farming Simulator. You may start out being able to play them, but usually after a few hours, most people find out they're too big, they're too laggy, and once you start getting a couple pieces of equipment and stuff purchased in farms and stuff growing, you just get lagged out of the map. It's overall not a very good experience typically with 16x maps. And trust me, everyone, I have played on a couple. They are big. You get enough people, they are fun, but yeah, 16x maps barely playable, so how would a 64x map ever be playable? Yeah, I guess you could always, hey, there's a 64x map, there's literally nothing on it. Then I suppose potentially it might be playable because, there's like virtually nothing on it. That's possible, maybe. I don't know. But even then, like I said, I very much doubt it, everyone. I very much doubt it. Logan was saying Sudan grass is like Milo on steroids. Okay. We got our crops doing drugs here, eh? Good to know. Wyatt was saying you should get the Massey Ferguson 299. And if you do get it, do some hay work with it. Well, I probably won't get it on this map because, yeah, this map, 4X map, tractor that size, don't think it would have much use for me on here. But we'll see what's on another map. Might try it. Let's see. It's ooh, Horseplay actually chopping. Wow. Hey, good job, Horseplay. All right. And just as I say that, something is slipping. Oh, boy. There we go. Yeah, it's a nice chunk of money there. $85,000. Like I was saying, everyone, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of bales on here, so I'm not expecting to make a whole lot, but we typically get about a load and a half off of field 1 there with the clover. It doesn't look like Sudan grass, and I could be wrong here, everyone, but it doesn't look like Sudan grass is producing quite as well as the clover does. We'll have to see once here, because 19 is quite a bit bigger, I think, than field 1. At least it looks like it is anyway. We got 1 load already. Brian was asking, are there any Case IH planters for Farming Simulator 19? I do believe there are, yes. I believe I've seen a Case IH drill. I don't know if I've seen any other planters or not, but there is a Case seeder out. At least I'm pretty sure it's a Case seeder. In fact, I think I have it as far as I know. Let's just check here a minute. Seeders. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I just don't have it. That could very well be, or don't have it active. That's interesting. Yep. Okay. Nope. Guess not. Like I said, though, I'm pretty sure there is one. Oh, whatever was wrong with 8410 seems to have sorted itself out. Okay. And the axial flow that needs to be unloaded. I don't have another tractor and trailer available at this point, so sorry there, axial flow. You'll just have to wait for the other the tractor to get back and unload you. We have at least found silage bales do pay pretty good on this map. Good source of income here. Does involve a little bit of work on my part having to pick up the bales. Not the end of the world there, really, but that's actually not too bad on a number of bales per row there. I guess now that we're actually like up in a truck and we can see a little bit farther, it doesn't look quite as bad as it did while we were looking around the map or around the field here on foot. Let's see what's here. Josh was saying for Glen Isla, I should get in Condor. Oh boy, an Amazon Condor planter. Yeah, we could do that, I suppose. That's not too bad of an option. Let's see, another comment here on the 64X map. Let's see. Oh, it was North Dakota Modding and Mapping that is making the 64X map, by the way. Like I said, I've been getting a lot of comments on that here the last couple of days. Like I said, everyone, we'll see once, but I'm going to remain very, very skeptical as to whether or not it would be playable. Okay, a couple more bales on the field here yet, looks like. Yeah, we're probably actually another 2 loads, maybe? Probably, oh, you know what, we're full already, aren't we? Possibly another 2 loads. That's not too bad then if we get 85,000. That's probably going to pay more than any other crops we can get off this field would. And relatively easy as well. Like I said, I just need to go around and pick them up, which isn't the end of the world. 8130 is slipping. Oh, now it's the 8130 that's slipping. It was the 8410 that was slipping a moment ago. Interesting. Now, we should also go check and make sure our chopping is working. Probably should check on that. And then it is going to be time to wrap it up here for this episode as well. We'll consider this some good tractor money right here. There we go. Another $85,823. Okay. Oh, yeah. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. Yep. I was kind of expecting this, to be honest, everyone. That's what I was waiting for. Surprised you didn't get stuck earlier because there's other trees around here. Once we get past this, I think he's good, though. I don't know why he's staying so far back. I mean, you can get a little bit closer there, Horseplay. Oh, you know what? He's probably set. Yes, he is set for the combine. That's why. 8 meters, is that going to be pretty good? Nice if he's a little bit closer up towards him. Yeah, 8 meters. That looks pretty good. I think we'll live with that. Let's check what's going on with 8130 here a minute. What are you stuck on? Like, literally, what are you stuck on? There's nothing here. Okay. Well, let's stop you here a minute. Let's get you sorted out. Might as well unload you here first. See, now I can see what he's getting stuck on there, because it looks like the back end of that trailer's up against the top there of that rafter. Okay, don't know what Horseplay was getting stuck on there. You folks seen it. We just drove straight out of there, no problems. Horseplay, you feeling okay there, Horseplay? What's going on here? Ew. I seem to remember seeing this before, everyone. I do believe I have seen this before. Don't tell me we got another AWOL sugar beet harvester here. Let's check the field. Yep, everyone, we got another sugar beet harvester that went AWOL on us. Really, Horseplay? That must be the tractor's fault then. I'm thinking the tractor must be dragging that sugar beet harvester all the way out here. It's exactly the same thing that happened before. I think that was the 8530 that did it last time. I'm surprised 8410 can move this thing. Yeah, you can see right where it just cut across the field. Wow, wow, and more wow. Oh, now the 7810 is slipping. Oh, my goodness. What is wrong with Horseplay? Well, everyone, I better wrap up this episode here before it gets too long, because I could potentially be fixing Horseplay till the cows come home. So, with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.